China's military drills around Taiwan have entered day 2. The exercise in Taiwanese waters and airspace has pushed the self-ruled island to the edge. Well, the UN has also urged restraint from all sides to avoid tensions in the region.
On China, I can tell you that we're, of course, following the developments in the Taiwan Straits closely. We urge the relevant parties to refrain from acts that could escalate tensions in the region.
In the latest, 6 Chinese Coast Guard ships allegedly entered the restricted waters of 2 Taiwanese islands. As per Taipei, this is the 8th time in May that Beijing's vessels have crossed into the water boundaries. Taiwanese Coast Guard has urged China to practice restraint and stop the provocation. The Eastern Theatre of the People's Liberation Army started the drills on Thursday. The Joint Sword 2024 exercise also involves the Navy, the Air Force and Chinese rocket units. The exercise has been launched in the Taiwan Strait, the north, south and east of Taiwan, and also around the islands of Kinmen, Matsu, Woikyu and Dongyan. Till now, Taipei has detected at least 49 Chinese aircraft. In fact, China has warned that Taiwan's independent forces will leave heads broken and blood flowing. The Taiwanese Defense Ministry has condemned the attacks as irrational provocation. As response, Taipei has deployed its naval, air and ground forces to defend against the Chinese aggression. The Australian Foreign Minister's office has warned of increased tensions and has urged peace and stability. The war games come just 3 days after the inauguration of Taiwan's new president, William Lai Ching-te, who has vowed to protect the island. Taiwan's military has said that Thursday's drills simulated a full-scale war-like situation and not an economic blockade. Taiwanese Defense Ministry has also asked China to stop their acts of intimidation, a sentiment also shared by Taiwan's newly elected president.
The National Armed Forces are in full readiness, upholding the strong will to prepare for war, not to seek war, to respond to war, and not to avoid war, and are confident, capable, and determined to ensure national security.
Well, China has long claimed control of the self-ruled island. The PLA claims that the drills focus on joint sea-air combat readiness patrols, integrated operations and understanding the joint combat capabilities of the Chinese forces. Beijing has said that the exercise will help to test the ability of the 3 military forces to jointly seize power and even launch joint attacks and occupy key areas. China's foreign ministry has also described these as legitimate and necessary moves to safeguard Beijing's national sovereignty. Well, this comes as US, along with its allies, including Britain, Canada, Australia, Germany and Japan, have called on Taiwan to take part in a key meeting of the World Health Organization. Well, Friday's invitation is important to Taiwan's diplomatic standing. While Taiwan does get support from the US, it is not formally recognized by Washington, D.C. However, diplomatic moves like these might signal a change in that position.